Welcome into Friday Night Blitz, the Week 6 edition. Thanks for joining us. Some huge games tonight as teams were looking to vault themselves to the top of the standings. In this first game, we'll show you this team has been atop the FRCC South for the last few years. The Notre Dame Academy Tritons, who haven't lost a game since 2023, hosting the Menasha Blue Jays on our Showdown Game of the Week. It was also the Packers versus Cancer game. Some of your favorite Packers on hand to watch the action. And Tritons running back Kingston Allen gave them a game to remember. His first rushing touchdown, well, this one's from 8 yards out to give him the lead. A little later, it's tied, takes the handoff, up the gut. His second touchdown of the day is a 38-yarder. Less than 2 minutes later, a little shorter this time, a 1-yard rushing touchdown for his third score. A few minutes after that, don't give him a crease, because once he sees it, he's going to the end zone. 47 yards for his fourth touchdown of the night. How about one more? This time from a whopping 68 yards. He could go all the way. 5 touchdowns and over 300 rushing yards on the day. Notre Dame rolls to a 49-14 victory. Now let's send it out to Notre Dame, who is standing by, as Mike Rader is standing by.
We're here with Notre Dame Academy coach Mike Rader. Coach, congratulations on a really amazing game. Tell me, what was the key to success tonight?
I think we talked about all week playing with energy, playing with passion. We're pretty good when we can execute, but when we can execute and play hard, we're a pretty good team.
Yeah, how are you going to keep that energy and that momentum going into the next game? I
think, you take a game at a time and you focus on whatever the task is of that specific game. And the kids know right now that this is a good example. When you do it this way, good things can happen.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
And now let's send it out to Neenah High School, where Kelly Hallinan is standing by for a huge FVA matchup.
Neenah was the place to be tonight. It was a big FVA game as the Rockets hosted Appleton North. Let's check it out. It was a packed house, not an empty seat in sight. First quarter, we're tied at 7. Ashton Van Beek gets picked off by Cole Hank, and that sets up a Grant Hardy pass to Keegan Muchow. Appleton North goes up 14-7. Later, a drop snap on a Neenah punt hands the Lightning great field position. It's Hardy to Muchow again, who comes out of nowhere to make the grab. And a few plays later, Hardy punches it in. The Lightning lead 27 after the blocked PAT. Second quarter, Neenah answers. It's Van Beek taking it in from 15 yards out. The 2-point try is good, and the Rockets cut it to 5 at the half. Third quarter, Neenah forces a punt, and Cooper Seek takes it all the way back. A 36-yard touchdown return. The 2-point conversion is good, and the Rockets are up 3. Under 2 minutes to play, the dagger. Van Beek finds a hole and breaks free for his third score of the night. Rockets go up by 9. The Lightning do get into the end zone with just 15 seconds left, but the onside kick is recovered by Neenah. The Rockets hang on for a 29-27 win.
We gave them some big opportunities in the first half, and I'm super proud of our kids. They came out in the second half. I felt we really dominated the second half. I thought our staff really made some nice adjustments, and we hung tough and came out with a win.
That was awesome. We had the pass wasn't working, and we brought it back, and we grinded and competed out there.
The Rockets improved to 4-0 on the season as they prepare to face Kimberly next week. From Neenah, Kelly Hallinan, NBC 26 Sports.
Kelly, thank you. Woo, boy, does that set up a huge matchup next week on TV 32. Neenah and Kimberly vying for the top spot in the FVA, both undefeated in the conference. That's going to be quite the game as the Papermakers took down Hortonville tonight. So make sure to tune into that. Now to the FRCC North, a crosstown rivalry as the Phantoms of West De Pere on the road looking for their 4th straight win over the De Pere Redbirds. De Pere up 10-7 in the second half. They get the ball out to start, and Holden Woodville hits his receiver Sam Robb in stride for a 24-yard touchdown to go up 10. But the Phantoms only need 2 minutes to respond. Patrick Bryson hits Landon Kibbe for a 7-yard touchdown pass. They're only down 3. Redbirds on the next drive have third down. Woodville drops back to pass, and he fumbles. West De Pere takes over a few plays later. They'll take full advantage as Ryan Lutz poops this one in the end zone for the lead. Can they make it 3 possessions in a row with a touchdown? Bryson with the screen to Kibbe. He's got blocking in front, 4-6. They go on to win this one, 35-17. To the NEC, Little Chute in first place with Luxembourg Casco at Wrightstown tonight, who is only 1 game back in the Mustangs. Tigers have won this matchup 2 years straight. On the first drive, they start they're on their own 7. They're in Tigers territory. Jaden Hermson, the quarterback, rushes into the end zone once the camera finds him, of course. Second quarter now, Mustangs with 4th and 5 on the goal line. Hermson, jump pass to the end zone. His receiver makes a spectacular grab. That's Garrett Dove. They hang on to win 15-13. They stay atop the NEC. Now Freedom coming into tonight, 2nd place in the NEC as well at Denmark this evening. Irish in a must-win game if they want any shot of the NEC. First quarter, Freedom. They'll hand this one off to Axel Eggert. He draws first blood to give Freedom a 7-0 lead. A little later, ball on the 3 for Freedom. Nixon Heike. Well, actually, never mind. They're going to drop this one back. That's Quinn Brennenstuhl with the pass, so they're in good field position. Well, that sets up a Nixon Heike. Here's that play I was just talking about. He's going to scamper his way on into pay dirt. Freedom, no luck needed tonight as the Irish win 40-0. To the Lakeshore we go. Who wants the top spot in the Eastern Wisconsin Conference? The Jets of Roncalli welcome Brillion to town. Winner takes this top spot of the EWC. Third quarter, ball on the 6, Roncalli down by 7. Handoff to Sawyer Van Dries ties the game at 14. But on to an action-packed fourth quarter. Joseph Shimmick drops back for Brillion, looking for a receiver, but he finds Dominic Teal for a huge interception and turnover. Now Roncalli looking to go ahead, and Teal, he's the quarterback, looking for an open man, plays this one downfield, and it's picked off by none other than Joseph Shimmick. I guess what goes around comes around. A little later, Shimmick is gonna drop back to pass. He's gonna air it out, and he's got a wide open Heath Cousin who could go all the way. That's a 50-plus yard touchdown for the Lions. They would go for 2 to make it 22-14, and with under 2 minutes on 4th down, Landon Mathis hunts down Teal for a game-winning sack. Brillion would kneel it out and go on to win 22-14. All right, so you watched all the highlights. Which one is our play of the night? Well, I'll have that for you coming up. Welcome back. Here's the play of the night. This young man had a historic evening. Here's his 5th rushing touchdown of the night. Kingston Allen of Notre Dame in their 49-14 win over Menasha in front of some Green Bay Packers. 68 yards this one was. Folks, if the stats are right, this young man has 18 rushing touchdowns on the season, and I believe if Notre Dame is right, he went over 1,000 yards. But thanks for tuning in tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I know I will.